Okay, hi everybody. Very good morning to everyone. Okay, welcome to our webinar today, Thursday. Just going to do a quick poll, okay, to see how many of you are here for the first time. Okay, so I just launched that. So just take a few seconds to fill that in. Okay, as you guys are filling that in, I see that we have about a few people that are here for the very first time. Okay, a very warm welcome to you. This webinar is run, okay, every single weekday at 11 a.m. Okay, and let me just share with you what we do. So as you're still filling that up and people are still streaming in, okay, this is a daily webinar where Jin will be walking through with you his thoughts and ideas for a specific currency pair each day. So today is Thursday. We are going through yen as well as gold. Okay, on Mondays, we have the Aussie and Kiwi dollar. Tuesday, we have the Euro dollar. Wednesday, we have British pound. Okay, and Friday, tomorrow, we have Canadian dollar at all. Okay, so with that, yep, thank you. Welcome the new attendees today. I'm just gonna launch another poll. Okay, to see how did you guys find us? Okay, so here we go. Okay, so today, Jean will be going through yen and gold, okay, and as Jean will take us through different time frames, both long and short term, okay, it will be very beneficial to both investors as well as short-term traders, I guess most of us are. Okay, he will go through possible moves and possible trade ideas, okay, and also highlight potential targets and risks for each setup. Okay, however, just a disclaimer that any information that is shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation, but solely the opinions and views of Jean. Okay, so please remember, before you enter a trade, please do your own analysis. Okay, and yeah, as we keep getting the responses, I'm just going to give myself a short introduction. Okay, the team members you see here are with the LCMS traders background. Okay, and I'm Jonathan here. I have known Jean for many years, okay, as a student, like some of you here, and then moved on to become a trader and coach, and now a business partner. Jean has helped myself as well as many other students, a few hundred of them, to trade consistently and also further opportunities, such as running a business. So what does Jean do? Jean runs LCMS Traders, okay, where it's an academy where trainings are conducted, okay, to help individuals learn how to trade the Forex market, and as well as Forex Briefcase, which is our managed account service, where he trades about an AUM of over USD 7 million. Okay, other than running these two companies, he has also been invited globally to speak on many stages, and I'm sure you have seen some of these events before. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to end the poll right now. Okay, thank you for your responses and hand the time over to Jean to get on with today's program. Thank you.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. How are you all today? Any response? How you all today? How you all today? One thumb up, two thumb up, three thumbs up. Well, I only can see three thumbs up because there's only 3 videos on it and a couple of some icons. Good stuff. So it's fantastic. She loves the yen peg. Awesome. Thank you for responding on the chat. All right, so we are live on Facebook in Forex Trading Asia, in the group Forex Trading Asia. So if you are there, help me out. Click share, click like, click share, comment, do whatever you have to do. on Facebook. And if you are on Facebook, I think I put in the link there already. Come join us on Zoom. Why? Because there is a chat here. So most of you are regulars already. So you know the drill. If you have any questions, put it in the Zoom chat here, and then I will address them as I come across them. If I don't come across them, I can't address them. All right. So today we are talking about yen and gold. So welcome everyone. Let's get started. Thank you all for attending. Jumping straight into it, I'm not going to waste any time today because there's so much to get through and so much important things to talk about. US yen, starting with US yen on the daily chart, what I spoke about last week happened 1 week later, right? It happened 1 week later. So this was when I spoke about it I think about last week. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 1 week ago, where I said that it was likely to go up from this point. Now it was sitting across and it finally went up towards the 10890 level. About the same as that brown line, but a lot delayed at this point. So what do you expect at this level now? This is on the daily chart, so this is looking at more the medium to longer term time frame. At this level, I do anticipate that it needs to break above this point. So the last time it went here, it came down quite strongly. Now it's stopped at the 109 level again. So it does need to break above this point before we can see any further upside, or if it retraces back down for that move towards 107 again. So it might be stuck in that range. There are triggers on why I do believe that we could see it come back down at this point, right? So I don't think that it's likely to shoot up. I think actually, let's be a bit more specific. I think that it might try to go up before coming back down again. So we might see that happen, trying to break above 109 and then failing, but then coming back down again. Why is that so? Looking at it on the H4, right, it looks like it's resisting this level now. So I think some fluctuation, some bounce around, trying to go up a little bit before it starts coming back down. This resistance level seems to be quite strong. So that's what happened here. So 2 weeks ago, I said it was going to go up. Now it's gone up to that level. At this point, it does look like, if I'm going to put this line a bit more specifically, I think it might look like that coming back down with a very clear trigger for tomorrow. Tomorrow's news, non-farm employment numbers coming from the US is likely to be going to push the US dollar a little bit weaker to come back down off the 109 level. Okay, but there is going to be what I would best suggest is a little bit of flexibility in terms of how you trade the non-farm employment numbers, because we could see that it comes out a little bit better than forecasted, or as forecasted, which shows a bit of a recovery, which gives you a bit of an upside to the US dollar. So, however, in general, I do think that it's likely to test this 109 before coming back down again. Okay, so US yen, quite straightforward. It is at a resistance level. Look for it to break above or bounce off this level before deciding what to do. You have both. It is a two-sided trade that you could be looking to do. Either way, if it breaks above, you could be risking 70, 80 pips to try and make 220. That'd be a fantastic trade. Or you could be looking to sell it down, risking a bit, again, 80 pips to try and make 140, 150 pips. So we are still looking at a positive risk to reward, either on the upside or the downside. The main thing now is the trigger that's going to push it in either direction. Look for that trigger. Don't trade for the sake of trading. Don't trade because the price is moving. Trade because there is a trigger that's pushing it a lot higher or pushing it a lot lower. All right. So that's the US yen. The euro yen. Euro yen actually again, it did what we were talking about a week ago. I think it was a week ago. This one, So zoom it in a little bit. Oops. Okay. So last week I said that at this point it's likely to go up and hit this resistance level. It did exactly that. It's almost moving on my brown line, right? I hope that some of you did enter that trade. We were looking at about 50 or 60 pip stop with a 240 pip take. That move, I think we were talking about it, saying that there could be triggers either upwards or downwards. That's why the two brown lines. With the possible upward move, that was quite a positive direction, and it's hit that 122.50 level right now. So at this 122.50 resistance level, it does look like it's trying to come back down, retest this level to come back down. However, similar to the US yen, I want to be a bit more careful of the both directions, whether it's going to go higher or lower. Let me just move this away. Okay, so what you'll notice is if I were trading the euro yen upwards, I have no resistance. I don't know where is it likely to go. Okay, so what I'll probably need to do is move my lines a little, move my chart a little bit. Definitely have a line here because of that points. Okay, and this seems to be quite far away. It's about 400 pips away. So I'll probably think that, hang on, let me just fiddle with this for a little bit. Okay, so I'll probably think that in the interim, we might also have something in the middle here. So if it does break above, let me just go into that. I know I'm fiddling with the chart a lot today, but because we're reaching higher levels. So I do think that we're likely to see it come back down off this 122.50 level. Same thing, that would be quite a nice trade, risk 80, 90 to try and make that 200 downwards. However, that downwards move would be a counter trend trade. So that counter trend trade could be a lot higher risk, right? The counter trend trade could be a lot higher risk. It will not, I probably don't think it will happen today. It probably might be tomorrow. However, with the euro yen, what we could see is as the US yen moves downwards, we could see that try and push the euro yen down. But with a weaker US dollar coming through, possibly tomorrow, we could see that also pushing the euro yen up a little bit. So there is going to be that counter active move, trying to go down because of the yen, but then trying to go up because of the euro. So it will struggle at this level a little bit more. However, I do think that this is, again, with the yen, it's usually the case, especially at a resistance level. Could I be looking at it to come down for a good, again, 80 pips to 200 pips downwards? That would be a great trade. Or if it does break above, again, risking 80 to make 180, that's also a good trade as well. So, what I found, what I realized is a lot of the yen pairs, when I do my analysis, I'm keeping flexible in terms of always having that two lines, because it's always at a resistance or a support level. So it could break higher, it could break lower. The main thing is what comes out from the news. How is the price going to react to the news? So have that level of flexibility. Wait for the news to come out, do the analysis, or even put your orders in, and then let the price react to the news and how it's transcribes. So again, this point, I do think that there could be both an upside or a downside to the euro yen. However, what I'll probably be looking more towards is that downside move. I think that resistance level is going to hold quite strongly before coming back lower. All right, I see the chat blinking away. I'll just do a quick chat if there's any questions. Let me just do a quick chat. Right, so Siyun made 80 pips on Euro Yen. Awesome, awesome. Messy chart? No, it's not really that messy. I like it. All right, Euro Yen is in buyer's T. Well, yeah, Euro Yen again is sitting at a resistance level. It is at that decision point where the sellers could come into the play and come lower, or it could break upwards from this point. I do think that we are looking for the triggers, which I'll guide you through shortly. All right, pound yen. Pound yen at this point, that did very nicely. Now it really struggled to break lower. Pound yen on the H4, did that small upward move. Now it is at this level. It looks like pound yen wants to come back down and test this support level of 13540. I think that we might see it at this point. Pound yen, I would not do any trades. I would think that if it does come back down, even at this level, I will not do anything. I would wait for it to break this support level before a possible downward move, trading that downward move. If it doesn't come down and it goes higher, I would still not do anything because it is at that level where the risk is probably a little bit too big to enter any trades to trade it upwards with the reward not so attractive, because I'll wait for it to do something up to this level before I want to buy. So, I'm looking at a 200 something pip stop for a 200 something pip take. 1-to-1 is possible, but not super attractive. So pound yen is something that I would not be looking too much at this point unless it comes down towards the 13540 level and looks like it's trying to break lower. That setup seems to be getting there. However, it might take a little bit more time before we could be looking to sell pound yen from 13540 to even the 130.8 or 90 level. Okay, so quite straightforward on pound yen right now. Nothing much to do. Alrighty. Okay, good. So let me just jump into the triggers. So before I jump into the triggers, I do know, let me get through this LCMS Traders Club. I do know I've recognized some names, and there are quite a few new members who are joining this call right now. And I know a few of you joined up yesterday and over this week. So welcome to all my new members on LCMS Traders Club. Those of you who are not already members, go to LCMS Traders Club on Facebook, search for us and click join. It is $49 a month to join, or $199 a year. At $199 a year, it's less than $1 a day for your trading information. What we have all here are signals, daily analysis, polls, tutorials, all the information there. If you joined us from the Telegram channel, we fire out the signals here in the Traders Club first with analysis as well. So the analysis is all there telling you, what to buy, when to buy, why to put your stop loss and your take profits level 1, 2, and 3. And then the analysis behind why we're entering trades as well, the step-by-step analysis. So not only do you copy the trade, make money, you also learn how to trade as well. You get the analysis, you get the strategies on how to trade. And a lot of times, if you're looking at take profits level 1, 2, or 3, you don't know when to get out. It's all there telling you whether to get out at take profits 1, 2, or 3. So for example, at take profit level 2, you might think, oh, it's time to get out. Our analysis there will tell you, suggest to hold to 3. And then, we hold to 3 and get out at take profit level 3. So we try and maximize that trade signal for you as well. So the trade signals are all there. It gets fired out first in the Traders Club before going into Telegram. We have our daily analysis where we do all the write-ups with the analysis there, tutorials on how to get started, trading Bollinger Bands, how to use MT4, how to look at news, strategies, backtesting, resistance zones, all that information, all the videos are there for you to watch and rewatch. I have my weekly live calls. So every week on Monday, we do a live call with me where I either coach a person or we bring on individuals to come and share their trading experience or even a wealth building experience as well. So all that information is there every Monday night from 9 o'clock. We have coaching calls. Where's the coaching call? Let me see. Right, so coaching calls are the tutorials where we do that every Wednesday night at 8:30. So we just had one last night as well. So all the coaching calls are there. So a lot of information in the LCMS Traders Club. I hope, and those of you who have watched the video as well, great, Sue WT, for clicking join straight away. All right, so Traders Club members, if you watch the CAD decision video that I did for you yesterday, let me know if it's worked. Put it in the chat whether it's worked out quite well for you. It's actually been still sitting in the range. At least doing that video, it stopped you from jumping into a trade too early and getting caught in a position that you didn't want to be. So I do videos like that only for my Traders Club members, just so that they prepare for the news. I might do one more for the non-farm coming up tomorrow as well. So watch out, Traders Club members, watch out for that non-farm video to help you with your trades on Friday night. Okay, so intermission aside, if you have not joined LCMS Traders Club, click join, or find us on Facebook and click join. Massively beneficial to your overall trading. Looking at the news today, looking at the news and triggers today that could move the US yen, the euro yen, or the pound yen. The euro is likely to hold rates at 0%. Policy statements are probably going to talk about availability of stimulus, but not implementing it yet. Further stimulus and not implementing it yet. Looking at possible triggers that they could. So they're going to say that they have all the tools ready, but they won't implement it yet. They will do it when required. Okay. One thing I want to take note of is the fact that they said the stimulus to scale up stimulus as new data, so they could increase stimulus. We're looking for more chatter about that, and also that so last night they actually said that the stimulus deal was at risk. So they actually just reached a deal on that. So that could actually push the euro quite significantly especially during that press conference at 8:30. So pay attention to that for the euro, translating into the euro yen, which is why we think that with that we could see euro yen even moving higher now with this news trigger. Okay, so wait for it to break that resistance level before it moves higher. For Friday, we have the US employment numbers coming through. So average hourly earnings from 4.7 expected to go to 1. It could come out at 1 or even 2%. At that level, we are looking at worse than previous, although so it might have some upside on the US dollar, but overall, I still think that we might see weakness in the US dollar because of average hourly earnings. Non-farm employment change is expected to improve from, well, not decrease as much from previous. So it might have some recovery, some sense of a recovery from the US. However, in the overall scheme of things, if unemployment rates does come out at close to 19-20%, I'm thinking it might come out between 18 to 20%. It is still significantly worse than previous. That's probably going to drive the US dollar weaker. So the unemployment rate together with the average hourly earnings are likely to drive the US dollar slightly weaker, which translates into why I think that we could see a top end of the US yen. We could see the euro yen come down a little bit, and also that contradictory move in the pound yen, which is why I would say stay out of the pound yen for now. Okay, looking at the, since we're coming to end of the week, we look into next week's news. We have some yen data coming through on Monday, not going to move the market that much. We have OPEC news on Tuesday. So tomorrow I'll be talking about CAD and oil. That's going to come into the OPEC news analysis as well. So watch out for tomorrow's analysis on oil and CAD. And we have some US news coming through, FOMC statements and press conference on Thursday morning as well. So watch out for that next week. Okay. Makes sense so far? Yep. US CAD will be tomorrow. Thanks, Ty. Okay. All right. So now let's look into gold. Jump back into the charts. So I know Musin was just talking. I was just having a chat with Musin just then. You know, looking at gold. Gold has been, and I sound like a broken record over and over again, right? Gold has been sitting in that range of between 1692 and 1730. You know, if I play my video from last week, it will sound exactly the same as the video this week now. It is sitting in that range. I am still waiting for it to break significantly out of this level. At this point now, that big downward candle does suggest that likelihood for it to come lower is high. However, if it does come down, I'm not looking to sell gold. If it does come down, I'll probably still be waiting, especially because of that many false breaks out. At this level, I am still looking for further upside in gold. So I'm still looking for it to bounce in this range, break out of the 1730 before looking at further possible upside in that direction. However, I don't think that it is something that is likely to happen quite quickly. I think it's going to sit in that range, try to break down a little bit before coming back in again. So it's going to sit in that range for an extended period of time. Gold is probably not something that I would be too actively watching now, for now. Okay, especially if it does break, you know, that first level is probably going to be a good 283 up to about 1765, 1770 level before it can go any higher. I still do think that gold could reach the 1830, 1850 level. However, it needs to break quite strongly to reach that further upside. So, Musin, when you were saying that, you know, it's looking like a downtrend, I wouldn't consider gold a downtrend at this point. It is still moving across. Possible downside, however, I'm still looking for it to retrace and possibly break above 1730 before looking for any buying opportunities. Alrighty. All good? Give me a big thumbs up if you're catching the ball, understanding what's going on. Good stuff. Thanks for that. Yep, CKF US CAD is tomorrow. Yes, support for gold is 1692 is at that support level right now. Aussie yen and Kiwi yen. Okay. JJ, you jumped in a little bit too late. I went through Euro yen already. You can check out the video. This is recorded. I'll go through Aussie yen. Aussie yen has reached a massive high right now. It's not a pair that I trade. I know a lot of you have been asking about this recently because I have this chart open here. Aussie yen is at a resistance level, you know, of about thereabouts of 76. and is at the 75.12 level right now. So I do think that while we could see further upside in the Aussie yen, and the next level will be about 80. While we could see further upside in the Aussie yen, it is at a resistance level now. I think it will struggle to break this level. Possible retracement back down before a move up again. So don't rush into an Aussie yen trade. It needs to break above that 76.10, 76.20 level before any further upside. Okay, Kiwi, Kiwi. For the Kiwi, same thing. That level there, it is at a resistance level again. So similarly to the Aussie, Kiwi and Aussie is always quite similar. Um, we could see further upside, but at that level, I think that between Aussie yen and Kiwi yen, um, more likely an upside is likely to happen for New Zealand JPY compared to Aussie JPY. We could see Aussie JPY retrace back down before going back up. New Zealand JPY looks like it could continue up quite strongly with a smaller retracement back down. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. I'm not sorry, I'm not going to look at CAD yen. I know we do that on the signals. Jump into the Traders Club and then ask about the CAD yen. That's not one of the pairs I really look at. The signal team looks at that. So get into the club. The signal team will ask you, will analyze that for you. Mio Kim, is it possible for gold to go to 1650 for today and tomorrow? I don't think today. Tomorrow maybe briefly. 1650 is quite far. 1650 is 1650 is quite a bit away. 1650 is quite a bit away. I don't think that it will get there in a hurry. I don't think it will get to 1650 in a hurry. Okay. All right. So thank you all for your questions. I hope I answered everybody's questions. Okay, good stuff. So Jonathan, you take it back?
Yeah, so thanks, Jin, for the session on yen pairs as well as gold. Okay, actually, this is one of the more common topics that people like because many people just like to trade gold. Okay, hope you have benefited from that session. Just going to launch a poll here, okay, to see what you thought of the session.
No, wrong poll.
Okay, right. Okay, and while you are doing that, okay, look forward to see you guys rejoin us tomorrow, okay, at 11 a.m. Some of the questions you have asked on the CAD, we will cover tomorrow. Okay, oil will be there as well. Okay, like gold, I'm sure many of you do look at oil. So tomorrow we'll be covering these two, commodity and currency.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Come on, there's another 9 of you who have not voted yet. This vote is anonymous. I cannot hassle you after you voted, so you can vote and then, that's it. Thank you, Musin. Trade safe. Remember, trade safe. Tonight's Euro news, and also Traders Club members, watch out for tomorrow. The non-farm video that I'll do for you. So make sure you check that out before you jump into the non-farm trading. Thank you, Tai. Thank you, Hosun. Thanks, Rizal. Musin, the video for CAT is on Traders Club. The video for non-farm will be on Traders Club. I haven't done it yet. I will do it later today or maybe tomorrow. Thank you, Roshan. Good take back to do. Yep, good stuff. No live trading, Theo. No live trading. Alrighty, thank you all so much. Take care, trade safe, trade well. See you all.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye guys. See you
Bye-bye.
tomorrow.